I was 2. I was only 2 when Jamal al-Durra was pleading for the life of his son who died on his lap. Now I'm 19 and Ahad al-Tamimi is still pleading for her life, for she knew that only for she refused to cave and be anything but brave, for she knew in her heart that only she could save her home. Humanity, you ask, that my friend is a dream long gone and has now become a mysterious phenomenon. You see, I grew up thinking that flowers meant beauty and spending the longest hours with daisies, cherry blossoms and sunflowers, but now all I see when I look at flowers are towers and towers of sorrow, for now there's a flower for each grave to remind me of the strong and the brave, and now each flower reminds me of death and each and every breath that you took away with your guns and your bombs and your tanks. We're surrounded by faces full of traces of pain that seem to entertain your political propaganda, but how is it that all of this violence can still cause so much silence? What we don't see is that our silence is a form of compliance. You see, it's a case of nature versus nurture, but nature is green, nature is beautiful and wise and kind, and nurture has become silent screams. Nature has become silent screams and broken dreams of orphaned boys, raped girls and widowed wives. Now all I see are lives that have forgotten the art of beauty and nature and are constantly surrounded and are constantly seeking the art of survival. So we are constantly surrounded by a different rival, and maybe I want to scream that maybe you built your state on my land, and maybe you're too headstrong on taking over my mother tongue, and maybe you're too blind to see my struggle as you turn my core into rubble, and maybe you're obsessed with turning me into dust, for you know I am strong. I have been here for too long. I am here ever since humanity rhymed with amity and spirituality, but now it rhymes with insanity. So I'm still 19 and I'm standing here pleading for the ones. Tired of today's wars, walking around with the deepest of scars, pleading for the ones who've been looking for the light but are now completely out of sight, pleading for the children who deserve some peace, hoping that eventually the surrounding fire will cease, pleading for the ones who've forever fallen asleep, dreaming of the day this inhumane humanity gets buried deep.